The Sustainable Development Goals are a set of 17 global goals adopted in 2015 by all 193 United Nations member states. They form a universal development framework for the period 2015 to 2030. The goals cover major global challenges such as poverty, hunger, health, education, gender equality, clean water, climate change, economic growth, peace and justice. Each goal includes specific targets and measurable indicators. Before the SDGs, the world had the Millennium Development Goals from 2000 to 2015. But they had limitations. They focused mostly on developing countries. They did not address inequality strongly. They did not integrate environmental sustainability deeply enough. The SDGs were created to improve on this. They are broader, more inclusive, and more interconnected. They recognize that poverty, inequality, climate change, and conflict are not separate problems. They are deeply connected. The 5 pillars of the SDGs. The SDGs are often grouped into 5 core pillars: people, ending poverty and hunger; planet, protecting the environment; prosperity, ensuring economic growth and decent work; peace, building just and inclusive societies; partnerships, strengthening global cooperation. These pillars reflect a simple idea. Development must be socially inclusive, economically productive, and environmentally sustainable, all at the same time. Why the SDGs matter today. The world faces major global crises. Over 700 million people still live in extreme poverty. Climate change is accelerating. Conflict and forced migration are increasing. The SDGs are designed to address the root causes of these crises. Example: SDG 1 targets poverty. SDG 10 targets inequality. SDG 13 addresses climate change. If implemented, the SDGs act as a global crisis prevention system. They are not just moral goals, they are strategic tools for stability. How the SDGs are connected. One of the most important features of the SDGs is that they are interconnected. You cannot reduce poverty without improving education, creating jobs, strengthening institutions, protecting the environment. For example, if climate change destroys crops, hunger increases. If hunger increases, migration increases. If migration increases, political tensions may rise. The SDGs recognize these links. They require integrated solutions, not isolated policies. Are the SDGs working? Progress has been mixed. Some countries have reduced poverty and expanded health care. But global shocks, including the COVID-19 pandemic, economic instability, and climate disasters, have slowed progress. In many regions, inequality is rising and conflict continues. This does not mean the SDGs failed. It means achieving them requires political will, good governance, strong institutions, global cooperation. The goals are ambitious, and ambition requires commitment. What role do we play? The SDGs are not only for governments. Businesses, universities, civil society, and young people all play a role, whether through education, innovation, responsible consumption, advocacy, policy reform. The SDGs depend on collective effort. They are a global roadmap, but roads only work when people walk them. The Sustainable Development Goals are not just a UN framework. They are a blueprint for a more stable, just, and sustainable world. They aim to ensure that development leaves no one behind. The question is not whether the SDGs are important. The real question is, will we act fast enough to achieve them? This is PATO-SDGs. Pathways towards Sustainable Development Goals. If you found this helpful, subscribe for clear, evidence-based insights on global development.